Welcome to Talking Whiskey, and we are back as usual, the three of us, and we've got a little bit of a spice up for the beginning of the episode. So, as we spoke about it last time, we're going to be doing a surprise. So Josh has picked the surprise whiskey for the two of us.
Yes.
The three of us, but
yes.
Two of us don't know what it is.
Yes.
So, I know it's not Balcones.
It's not Balcones.
Definitely not. Right, so, what have you picked?
No.
It's worth a try.
No. You got to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out, so we're going to try it in, right?
Go straight in. That's exactly how this one's going to go.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to zoom straight in on that shot.
Please. And then make sure you try and get it on the floor.
Oh, I don't think the camera goes that low, actually.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. I think I know what this is.
Let Ryan have a guess first.
No, I don't know what it is. Yes, I do. No, I know what this is.
This isn't peated.
No.
It tastes a little bit.
That's why I know what it is. Screw you.
I had no idea. No. It's not my bag.
Because there was one we had on a previous
Classic laddie.
session. Where it's not peated but tastes a little bit. And then...
No, this isn't classic laddie.
No,
it's not classic laddie.
I don't know it at all.
I think I know what this is.
Okay,
hang on. Before let's start actually doing it. Let's do notes instead of just throwing out guesses. Because eventually we'll get right. we'll hit something correct here somewhere. So I think it's really.
It might be out there.
Oh, might it? Oh, okay. I might start throwing out guesses.
It's fairly light.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of peat and wood and.
I think it's really pretty.
Yeah, but it's pretty in a woody kind of way.
So I think it's like hay.
Yeah, I'm not getting any
Hey. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm getting no fruit or anything or.
No, neither am I.
I haven't tried this one before.
Have you not?
No, not that I can remember at least, but not
fair.
that I do remember a lot of times drinking over at yours. So
we drink a lot, so responsibly.
Yeah.
I can't even tell the finish.
Finishes real quick. It's just it.
It's what
So
you won't know.
I think on the taste, it's really. Again, you've kind of got those light, pretty kind of woods. I think there's a little bit of honeysuckle almost, and I come back to this hay. It's like walking in a hayfield, like that kind of real grassy but dried grass. If you see what I mean.
Kind of.
A bit more straw than hay, even.
Yeah, but that kind of thing. But there's like a citrus sharpness on the taste in the mid, and then so the citrus comes in, kind of comes up, and then disappears. But it's almost like a lemon, kind of even grapefruit citrus. It's quite sharp.
No, I'd say you were spot on with the lemon. I wouldn't say grapefruit. It's not sharp enough for grapefruit. Grapefruit's kind of kick you in the face.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
There's no sweetness.
But it's that kind of that edge of citrus.
Sweetness, but I find it very sweet.
I don't get any sweetness.
Not a fruit sweetness.
You've just been eating a load of chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You did too.
Well,
he had less than you.
Yeah, but I didn't have much.
You
make me sound like a fiend.
You are.
I had a couple of bits of chocolate because I.
You're like 3 bars.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I had two Reese's.
Yeah.
And one.
So 3.
No, that doesn't count as 3 because that's two
and
Reese's.
1 makes 3.
That's not a chocolate bar. That's not a chocolate bar. That is one.
Okay.
You count the entire thing as
Comments.
chocolate
Would you count 1 Reese's Pieces as a chocolate bar?
bar. No, it's not the pieces. It's the cups.
Yes. Oh yeah, the cups. Okay, so the cups.
Reese's.
So if anything, there you go. So would you
No.
count? I would.
No.
So where
Why
do you
would
draw the
you?
line with a bar of chocolate?
The whole bar.
Are we talking
Rectangle.
Are we talking the big Cadbury's ones, or are we talking the little ones? Where's the bar drawn line?
Half.
A single packet.
Single.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's fair enough.
I screwed me. So.
You're giving me too much credit there. Way too much credit.
I mean, it's the argument I use when I eat a whole pack of biscuits.
Oh, actually, before we go back into the whiskey, I'm going to put out a little bit of a thing on biscuits. Personal favourite is the chocolate digestives, but with a layer of caramel underneath the chocolate.
Nah, I would say my personal favourite would be... I can't remember what the hell they're called. I want to say they begin with a V, but they're about yay long, they're a rectangle, and they're basically two...
Jamie Dodgers?
No, Viennettas.
I think
with the cream in?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
They don't have cream, they've got chocolate.
Oh, I know the one you mean.
I could have sworn Viennetta used to be that old fucking...
that was the ice cream.
Yeah,
ice cream. Yeah.
What are you worried about swearing for? Have you not seen the
After
Hours episode?
No, I haven't.
Oh my
I
god.
haven't had a chance to
You
watch
really
it.
need to watch it, it's hilarious. There was a bit I didn't realise it that was really funny, is that I'm like, because we're getting more and more drunk, go watch it, I'll link up at the top corner, because we're just swearing more between us, and at one point I just go, you mug. And then I look at the camera, I'm really sorry, I'm really aggressive, and then you're sat there quite happy going, this is Scott and you're coming out. I was like, yeah, fair.
No, I need to give it a watch, I just haven't had a chance to yet.
It actually turns out better than I thought it would.
Before we continue,
Oh yeah.
what is your guess?
It's Glendronach 8.
No.
Oh god,
That's
no.
not Glendronach.
No.
But the 8 is kind of really light and pretty and pretty like that.
I would have definitely gone Glenfiddich over Glendronach, but
Nope.
I don't think it is Glenfiddich.
Okay, hang on, give me a second. I'll tell you why in a minute with the 8. I'm putting that there for an intro, and I'll tell you why
Is it
in a minute.
Glenlivet?
Nope.
No, I think I know what it is.
You said that and you got it wrong.
It's the old pony.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, whoa. Oh, now I'm really stumped.
I saw it,
Oh.
and then,
Is it down there or is it up here?
Yeah, can we narrow it down?
yeah, you can narrow it down. I will give you that. It is not up there. It's not behind us.
So it's down
Okay,
down there.
so how about this? What region is it?
I don't know. I didn't look long
Is it-
enough.
I get the
Scotch?
impression it's a Scotch.
Yeah. I always pick Scotch.
Okay, because my other guess might have been the Pendria.
Nope.
Because again, you've
Yeah,
got that, those light...
Yeah, I can see it, but no. It's not
Pendulum's
Pendulum.
up here.
No, I didn't put it up. Sorry. Oh, okay, I'm really stumped now.
Mm.
What's your guess, right?
Wrong.
Yeah. So it's down there.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry, you can't see, but we're now looking at the other selection of whiskey.
It's got too much whiskey.
Well, not enough.
Subjective.
Depending which way you look at it. Subjective. Oh.
I don't know.
Neither
That's
do I.
Okay.
Go on, what is it?
It is wolf something.
Oh, the Wolfburn.
Wolfburn. That's
I would have
Oh!
never guessed that.
Wolfburn.
I don't think I've ever had it before.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had it in a long time. Okay,
Wolfburn.
that's really tripped me up. Because I was thinking,
it's
I
hidden behind the
immediately
old bucket.
thought the Glendronach 8, and I'll pour it, once we finish these, I'll pour it so you can see why. That's immediately what I thought. Because you've got those... Yeah, okay, colour-wise, but in terms of taste and notes and stuff. The 8 has got like a lot of hay and light citrus going on in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good choice though.
Yeah.
Oh, good one. I like that.
I wanted to pick one that would completely throw a spanner in the works because
Considering I haven't drunk it since like I've opened it and I got it a while ago, yeah.
it's
Good
hidden
choice.
behind the old Pulteney.
Yeah.
Old Putney, Pulteney, Peltney. Yes, that one.
Yeah, that one.
But yeah, so yeah, the one that I've got of that is a box.
Oh, have you got a Wolfburn as well?
No, the old Pulteney.
Oh, the old Pulteney.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Not a huge fan.
Yeah, you
Tastes-
said that it was just literally just off camera. You said which one's it? 15.
I think.
You think? It's
I
the
want to
15?
say 15. Well, it's completely different to that one, like box wise.
So the box for that 12 is almost like a hexagonal oblong. Yeah.
That's not a hexagonal oblong.
No, but the box is. It's got a couple of edges on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like that.
Well, quite sort of.
It doesn't look like it fits that.
It doesn't look like
box.
no.
But it's a weird shape that
Isn't
isn't square.
first
Okay.
class.
And it's got like plastic inside of it that kind of holds the bottom in place. But only top and bottom, not obviously down the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a tray.
Yeah, but like top as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, I'll get home later and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
But you weren't impressed.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's a shame.
Bearing in mind, I did buy a bottle of, I want to say Lefroy. I want to say Select. It's the one with the funny artwork on the front of it. Is that Lefroy?
I'm going to give you guys a call because I'm driving late.
I accept your call.
I accept your pour too.
There's one out there with funny artwork on the box and something. I don't think it's... I don't know. But basically whatever it was, I want to say Lefroy Select was 10 times better. So.
Select's pretty good. Although you're not a peathead, so you're not a massive fan of peat.
No, although I do like the Frog every now and again.
It's
I
not...
think you prefer the 10.
Yes.
It's not massive on the peat though.
I think that kind of comes from just when you go to a pub and that's your only choice of
Yeah, the Freud.
Oh,
I've got them up on the 10.
anything other than like JD or Bell's or
Yeah.
like the only
And a bottle of Glenlivet.
complexity you get from a lot of pubs is Lefroy. Occasionally you'll run into a monkey shoulder, but
And in depending where you are in the pub, sometimes you can do quite well and get a pretty decent bourbon.
Yeah.
sometimes you get something like a Maker's Mark, but
Sometimes.
most of the time it's just Jim Beam.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't ever say anything's peated anymore after having 3/4 of a bottle of Smokehouse in one evening. Straight.
Destroyed yourself.
I have broken myself on peat.
Oh, that just reminded me of something. Made me think of something. So, one of the I can't remember which one. One of the episodes we've had, you put out a controversial point, which wasn't actually controversial. It was wrong. It was just wrong.
Sounds about right. How much did I have to drink?
Oh, don't you love how blunt I am?
That you enjoy most of your whiskey with ice. What about peated whiskey?
Yeah, I still drink peated.
You still drink peated
yeah.
with ice?
Yeah.
Does it hold up to ice?
It
I've always found it
does. It does. However, I only do it for the first glass, and then after the first glass, every subsequent glass is a case of I am not walking all the way back downstairs to go get some more ice. So I am drinking this as it comes.
Yeah, fair enough. That I can't argue with the slightest.
So I guess I don't drink it with ice, but at the same point I do.
You do. You start
It's fine
off,
with ice.
You start off and then you go.
Yeah, I start off and I go, hey, I ain't gonna walk downstairs.
Is that the whiskey drinking equivalent of when you go into the sea, you just put your feet in first, and then you dive in once you realise it isn't too cold?
No, I would
that's
say
like
it's
starting with a mixer and then when you run out of mixer before your liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
There is one whiskey I will prefer with ice, and that is the chocolate orange one from Not Fun.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That without the ice is so oily with a burn.
Yeah.
And the oil burns.
Yeah,
It does.
But with ice, it just ties it up.
It holds. We need to see if we can try and get a bottle of it again.
I'll try. Yeah, I should be able to get it.
Because
get
it-
a bottle.
Got it off Amazon. Yeah.
No, you've got to get it
I
from.
thought you get it from
Master.
their website.
You can get it from Lock Fine or Master Malt. Sometimes have it.
Who did it?
Yeah, sometimes. I've got it off Amazon once, but I've never seen it there again. And they had a really good price on it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like 30 quid off Amazon.
Cool.
Yeah, I think from Master Malt it's normally 40-45, and it's a 50 cl bottle, not 70. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's not a full 70.
I thought it was a full 70. Hang on. Cross your fingers.
No, I'm trying to keep it to myself.
Isn't it a square bottle? I can't remember.
Yeah. But it's still 50.
It's still
Is
50.
it?
Yeah, I remember. It's a kind of a funky shape. It almost looks like it should be a gin bottle.
Yeah.
In that kind of
Yeah,
a
that
weird
way.
shape for a whiskey bottle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't remember the bottle. This is like.
And that's
4
the
or 5
only
years ago.
flavoured whiskey I've ever enjoyed.
Apart from last session, your JD Honey that you enjoyed thoroughly. On another
I
note,
still
don't.
haven't touched any of those. It's
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Have you seen its place of shame propping up my laptop bag.
It's fine. What I'm going to do is
It's not allowed on the shelf. It is propping up my laptop bag for whenever I go out to work.
I'm going to replace... Is that, what, Macallan over here?
Don't you dare.
It's going to pour it into the bottom. Oh, well, that hurts to say.
I don't think it could.
I heard like ghosts of previous whiskey drinkers.
You'd like get there like, this will screw him over. I just can't. Just can't. Oh yeah, what were you gonna say?
Don't let me forget to discuss the barrel.
Oh yes, well let's do that now. Let's talk about that now.
Yeah, okay. So for Father's Day,
Yes.
because of my dad, as strange as it does seem,
Hello, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Ghost previous fathers just came up. I got a mini whiskey barrel, and it's not like a proper.
This sort of, not necessarily this size, but this sort of thing. In that
it's a
mini
little,
oak barrel.
Yeah, kind of maybe. I don't know if it's actually made out of oak. I don't know what. What I don't know. It was like a cheaper one. You know, it's Father's Day present. You know.
I mean, you can still play about with it.
Yeah. So my whole thought process, it is still slatted though.
Yes.
So my whole thought process is, it's more of like an ornament thing where you put whiskey in it and you kind of, you know, like the whole crystal bottles
Like
and
a decanter.
Decanter, that's it. So you know, like you get a stormtrooper decanters.
Yeah.
It's more like that sort of thing, as far as I'm aware. But
You say that. I'm not gonna lie. When I bought this little mini barrel to do my experiment, this wasn't a lot. 20 quid at most, and I mean most. It really wasn't a lot.
So my thought process was I got bought a bottle of whiskey alongside it, and it was they said you know this is to put whiskey in because it would look nice, and I was like, do you know what? No, I'm actually gonna talk to the guys about this first, because if I do, I might be able to train it to be a whiskey barrel.
So my first question is you need to see if you can look in. Does it have any kind of bunghole?
No.
Oh. We may have an interesting. Wait, how do you get the whiskey in it then? Oh, it's about. Oh. Okay, same thing. So you need to get the whiskey in somehow.
Okay.
So.
Well, I mean, it's a
bunghole
whiskey
fill.
barrel.
But this has got a mini bunghole fill from the top and then something to pour out from the bottom.
I mean, worst case scenario, I've got a drill.
But
True.
the second thing would be. Is it
Imagine you wouldn't then clean it out. So
No.
the whiskey gets infused.
extra oak?
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Maybe do a little sieve when you pour it out.
No.
The next thing to do would be to check whether it is lined with anything. If it is lined, you're never going to get any aging out.
Yeah.
So,
Don't know. I know that the spout bit has got a bit of plastic in it. But I think that's more.
fine. This one's a metal one.
Yeah, I think that's more just for, you know,
Comes
like
out.
leak
Yeah.
prevention. But short of that, I don't think there's anything in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, so with
my
regards,
So we were talking about this on the group chat that we had, and Ryan puts out. So I was like, because you were talking about it, I was like, well, why don't we bring it up on the episode? And Ryan was like, yes, and I'll be able to help out with my knowledge. And I was like, oh, I don't really stuff down like that. He was like, no, I really meant it. I was, oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
I know, it just won't take very long to impart it. So the whiskey goes in, you wait a bit, comes out, you drink it.
that's
That
some
was
cracking
seriously it.
knowledge, okay?
That was
I'm
seriously it.
No, that is fantastic. That's nail on the head, mate. You did a cracking job there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Might taste different when it comes out.
Hopefully.
Apparently it does something with wood. I don't really.
Not if it's lined.
Not if it's lined. Then it won't taste different. It'll be the
Exactly.
same.
Yeah, so that's why I say might, because we don't know if it's lined or not.
That's
yet.
true.
Do you
I
feel
mean,
it's
can't
lined?
argue with that. Yeah, can't argue with that. What? Assuming that it isn't lined, what do I do?
So
You
what?
put the whiskey in.
You leave it for a set period of time. What do you want out of it? That's the thing.
Nice whiskey.
Nice whiskey. Okay.
Put
So-
something crap in.
Yeah.
That's my whole thought process. Crap
That's
goes in, nice comes out.
Okay, so what I did with my mini barrel is I bought a
Moonshine.
Yeah, I bought a moonshine new make spirit,
Hmm.
which we had on the very first episode.
Which still, I don't think tastes that
Oh,
bad.
God. Okay, fine. If you believe that, you can go ahead and buy that same one at 18 quid a litre and you'll see why it was crap.
No. Initially, it was awful. But when you said to try it again, it didn't taste that bad.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So is that because you broke all your taste buds with the first try?
No, it's because it's been in that bottle since I've been pouring it out for people just to watch the reactions, and I've never touched it since. And there's a lot of air in the bottle, so it could have done something where it's mellowed out a tiny bit. But
Still
it's
bit.
still horrible. It's still repulsive. So it depends what you want. So, like, if you want to do like a proper progress where you do a new make spirit, age it for a period of time, and then have your own whiskey that you've aged out afterwards, you could do that. Or what I did with mine is I then did sherry in it afterwards. So I did the new make in it as like a first run.
Yeah.
Then I put sherry in it, and I left the sherry in for 2 months.
Yeah.
And that was to give sherry flavour into the wood.
Yeah.
Then I put in monkey shoulder.
Yeah.
And then aged monkey shoulder in it to do a sherry finished monkey shoulder. So I suppose it depends what you want to do.
What have I got that would benefit from a sherry finish?
Sherry's just an example. So
what
let's
else
say-
would you put in apart from sherry?
Oh, well, no. It's like if you wanted a sherry finish. So another example would be like, let's say you've got, you could, yeah, exactly. You could put wine in and do a wine. You pull a face.
Well,
That wine finished bourbon that I've got, outstanding.
Yeah, no, I think you think it's outstanding. I don't think I do.
A real nice red wine, and then put a bourbon in it.
Okay.
That'll work well.
So,
Or
How about a Rioja finish on something like this? Something light that will really take on that flavour. Because you're not leaving it in for very long.
that's
So it will just add a level of richness
Yeah, you
and
could do that.
complexity.
So like a light Scotch.
so
with a
what we
Rioja
do,
finish.
okay, is you've got your barrel, I've got mine, and then we get Ryan a barrel.
We can
And then what
play
we do
about
is
that.
we all make a barrel of whiskey.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's not.
Especially if
overly-
you're buying me the barrel.
Exactly. It's not.
Ryan's
overly-
buying his barrel.
I might need to get a new barrel because I've used that.
Just
Yeah,
make
what,
yours
what's
a sherry
happened to the
finish.
band though?
I don't know. I've lost one of them, but yeah, I don't know. It will still hold. It will still be fine. These two are the most important, the front and the back one. These the middle ones are just more decoration than actual true supportive. The top two are the most important.
Got ya.
Alternatively, what you could do is, let's say you want to have something like Lefroy 10. You could put a bourbon in first. Bourbon comes out. You now have a double-aged bourbon, which is going to be a really strong, woody bourbon. You could try and play with an night. So you know the Eleanor, the chapter 7,
Yeah.
how it starts aging in one climate, then they finish it in another climate. Okay, yeah, you're doing a double aging here, but you're doing a double aging to maybe try and chase.
Where should I be
stronger notes.
aging it?
I would say you want it outside, but you want it sheltered.
Okay, so
In your shed.
In a shed, yes. So you want enough airflow and temperature difference to impact the wood.
I don't think it's got airflow, but yeah.
As a shed, it will have enough.
Yeah, okay.
But you don't want the elements getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do a bourbon, a double aged bourbon.
Yeah.
Then you got the bourbon impact on the oak. Then put another Lefroy, and then you've got a bourbon finished Lefroy.
What I'm thinking is I've actually got a bottle of Jack Daniel's, I want to say single barrel.
Mm-mm.
Too much?
Don't use that. Just use regular Jack.
Okay.
The first thing you put in is going to take on the most from the wood.
Right.
Your second or third fills are you're going to get the more nuance with.
Got ya. So I need to find a decent, because I was originally thinking about bourbon.
Yeah, you could do a
I
bourbon.
was thinking, because I don't want to throw peat in there because it's going to taint barrel.
If you use it for your last fill, and you want to do something with the last fill that you do, and you want to play with something with whatever's been in it before to do with peat, do it for the last one by all
Yeah.
means.
What do you mean by the last one?
Yeah, so you say something.
I was just thinking, you're thinking bourbon. What if you tried to get the normal makers and put it in, but with some spice infusions?
Yeah.
And then you're getting the strong wood and the spice infusions.
Assuming it is strong wood.
Well, because it'll be the first fill.
Yeah.
Plus any spice infusions you put in to then almost get something like the 46, or along those lines.
I'm not a huge Makers fan.
In that
But
case,
it's
a
your
bourbon,
first fill, so it might.
or in that case, a bourbon. At that
Whatever you
sort of
put in,
price
you might
range.
trash.
Okay, yeah.
Is
For
what
the
I'm
first
thinking
one,
for the first one,
for the
because it will
first
take
one,
on
yes,
so
it will.
much woodiness. And
Okay.
Oh, 100% it will.
So don't put something fancy in.
No. Yeah.
You
I
want,
was only thinking Jack Daniel's
Well, you
single
could-
barrel because I've had it.
you want your. So the reason I did a new make spirit was just to see what would happen. But I had every intention on doing a new make as the break-in.
Quite nice.
Yeah, it's really nice to pull a lot of the tannins and stuff out the wood to begin with.
Got it.
Then I was dumping the sherry and deliberately left the sherry in way longer, so the
Right.
sherry soaked into the wood more. So when I put the monkey shoulder in, it had the right balance of. I'd stripped out a lot of the tannins,
What
but the
did you
sherry
do
had
with the
been.
sherry after?
Oh, it was vile. I dumped it. It was utterly vile when it came out. It was in there for 2 months. It was vile.
Oh dear.
Downside with
Not
sherry.
even worth cooking with.
No. Downside with sherry is it's a lower proof and a
Got it.
higher sugar content. Didn't work as well as I initially hoped. So it was a bit of a struggle. I tried it. I was like, no.
I tell you what I need to do. If it does, in fact, have stuff inside of it that means I can't use it as a barrel, I need to buy a bottle of those 2 bottles that we had last time to make a drink, and then just mix it in the barrel.
Yeah. I tell you what you could. I tell you what.
I don't know.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
I don't know if that's going to be
No,
better.
no, hear me out.
That sounds like the best
I've
idea.
got a good idea here. So, I've got from a trip I did from one of the trips to Texas, I've got a few oak spirals and wood spirals. That one of them's a French oak, one of them's just a regular American oak. One of them's I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
And one of them, I think it's like a Mizunara wood,
Oh,
but
what
they
wood,
are
sir?
Mizunara,
Okay.
Mizunara oak, a Japanese oak.
Okay.
And they are literally oak blocks that are cut in a spiral format. The idea being you plop them in a bottle.
Oh.
And you leave them in the bottle that you want to put them in,
Yeah.
and they'll bleed out, or they'll do it, not a second aging, but an equivalent infusion with another bottle you've got. So, I propose an idea, because we could do this, and we can even try them in the episodes as we go, because we're doing them monthly at the moment. I've got a few spirals, so we could do...
Could be a good episode, putting it up and filling up the barrel.
Well, what I was going to say is, how about... Sorry, I'm going off camera. I did want to go off camera, but alright, I'll do it now anyway.
Oh, that really bit me a second ago. I was like...
Here they are.
You got wood.
I got wood. Am I?
Really?
I'm fine. So we have 3, so we could do 1 each.
Looks like a duck, you know. So.
Okay.
What is it? How do you... Oh, okay.
Google. No. Wow, that came out wrong. No, internet.
So here they are. So they are literally bits of oak that are cut in a spiral form. So
Smelling different.
that one's the French oak. I remember this for sure is the French oak. That one's just, I think, a dark oak. I think this one is the... Oh no, or maybe this is a slightly charred... Bearing in mind I have had these quite a while now. So they used to smell fantastic, but they don't as much anymore. But they're still fresh.
Do they cost much?
No, I got these for free.
Oh, okay.
With at the ball, the guy was literally just handing them out to
Oh.
whoever wanted them. So, how about, as an idea, we've got 3. So we have between us a regular oak, a light oak, and a French oak. One of us each takes one. We each pick a bottle ourselves, buy the bottle. So you want that one, fine.
Yeah.
So we buy a bottle that we choose, and we age it, and we put the things in. So by next episode, we each bring a bottle with the bottle that we've chosen.
Yeah.
Well, that only take
come on.
2-3 weeks.
I don't know.
We
This
could
is
try
the-
again.
This is
I
the
mean,
thing.
well, to be honest, we
I'm not going to down the whole
I'm
bottle.
not gonna lie. I've never used them. So, and this, if anything, this is a perfect time to. It's the French oak one.
This sounds like I've got to keep.
I want to
a
put it in a
whiskey for
bourbon,
more than
so
a
I
week.
need something
French
that will...
oak in a bourbon.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely will work well.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
buy.
figure out what on earth I'm gonna put this one into.
I'm gonna
I
buy
don't think
some.
that would stand up to a bourbon. We wouldn't get much from it.
Because I don't particularly like it.
How open is it? How much have you had from it?
A pour.
Fair. The other reason I would say...
And it's been open for about a week.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, so this one I think is...
Yeah, it's dark enough that it's going to make that a hell of a lot darker, potentially.
Could have an impact in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the French oak one, I was thinking I wanted to use a bourbon. This one was the one I was genuinely stumped by. It's the Liza oak one. So I'm really annoyed that I'm stuck with this one.
Something Japanese, something light and floral.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking like a real light and pretty Speyside or a Japanese.
Yeah,
So
go Japanese.
Japanese. That could
Japanese.
That could work nicely. So, what are we thinking? That a good plan?
Yeah. I like it.
Next episode we will be. Actually, why don't the next episode, instead of the guest whiskey, the guest whiskies that we will do technically 3 guest whiskies, which will be whichever one we've done. Mm-hmm. So we'll still have an intro whiskey that we do, but we'll have 3 guest whiskies.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
Are we skipping the Swedish one
Swede.
No. We'll do that the episode after. We'll do that the episode after.
Got ya. Okay. You don't want to make it part of the same episode because we
could
still have a guest whiskey today.
I mean, we could do it as actually, if anything, we could do. The first whiskey could... So technically next episode we could do like a double guest whiskey. The first whiskey will be the guest whiskey that was today's backup guest whiskey. And then the next whiskies that we do will be...
Well, it was supposed to be today's guest whiskey, but then I went shopping and I found
something different. And then the next one, and then we'll do... In the episode we'll do each one of these and see how these have done as well. Mm-hmm. Or we could even open the episode with these and still have the guest whiskey anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be better. Let's do it that way.
Yeah. Oh.
Cool.
Okay, we go. Do you want to bring on the...
Yes, on the subject of guest whiskey.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, damn. Well, it's going to take you a few minutes.
So, there's glasses behind Ryan on your side, Josh.
Why did you sink it then?
So today, we've got the Glenfiddich Orchard experiment.
Tell the camera, don't tell me.
No. So, I don't know a lot about this. I've had one pour from it. But I'll just read sort of a little bit off the back. So, it's been finished in Somerset Homia Spirit casks.
Somerset is in down the road?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've taken, I believe it's a blend of Glenfiddich, because it's not age-stated or anything.
Or it's just a non-age statement.
Or maybe. And they finished it in, basically, apple spirit casks.
Oh!
So it's bringing in a very summery, spring kind of apple notes to it. You can even see the colour of the whiskies. A slight tinge to green, which is quite interesting.
No, I was going to say that almost looks more like...
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah.
I mean, whiskey is kind of a close colour to that anyway. But
yeah.
So pull down the Ben Rothers.
What on earth is this?
Oh, it's a gorgeous bottle. But look at the colour comparison.
It's not hot,
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is definitely more... Like, that's a caramel colour.
So, I've never seen this before, but I was just... went to the shops to get some lunch and I saw that. I thought, ooh. We tried, when we went to the whiskey convention, we tried the...
Oh my god, that smells fantastic.
The Japanese whiskey that had that appley flavour.
Oh yeah, what was that one called again? I can't remember. It's really bugged me.
No, I don't remember at all.
No.
So I thought, I wonder if this has anything similar.
Kind of along those lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I won't give any notes yet, but I'll let you guys
It's fine by me.
try it
Fine,
first.
I am interested to see how this one goes. Because you told us when you picked this up. And ever since you said it when you picked it up, I was been really curious about it. Grab the tin again.
Cheers.
Oh, hang on a second. I was just going to show the tin.
Oh.
It's a beautiful looking bottle as well.
You get literally kicked in the face by someone wearing like a shoe made out of apple. It's just like
a shoe made out of apple.
Exactly.
I'm going with it.
They've. It's a shoe made out of apple.
Whoa!
And then
oh my god, that's beautiful.
And then I actually don't know if I smell much of the Glenfiddich on the side of it. To be
So
honest.
what I found is the apple is a lot of the smell,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
but the Glenfiddich stands out in the taste still.
Mm.
So this is 43% as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little extra on it. That is really nice.
Yeah, it is.
It's
This is how you flavour bottles with like apple and stuff like that.
I
It's
don't
not,
think it's even
It's
necessarily
not flavoured, it's
flavoured.
just
It's just
aged.
been finished in a.
you know what I mean though by
But it's-
flavour, instead of the way that somewhere like Jack Daniels does their
they're
their
adding
apples.
flavouring in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what? I can't. I keep.
Jack Daniels apple doesn't.
I
have
keep
the
coming
same
back to it.
aroma.
I still can't. Oh yeah. Oh wow! Look at
That's
the legs.
really oily.
Look at
compared
the
to-
legs on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the camera's going
Especially compared to a Glenfiddich.
I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up.
No, it
Probably won't. But that is, we're getting some big, long legs. That is a high sugar content. Very high sugar content. But I can't. I've not even gone over the taste yet. On the nose, I can't make up my mind whether it's green apple peel or red or both.
I'm
Green.
getting green for sure.
It's green.
But I'm getting the sweetness of red.
It's green.
You can have sweet green apples.
True. I mean, green is definitely there, but at the same time, I keep going back to it. And I'm like, oh no, there's kind of a little bit of a red apple in there as well.
So on
And it's like, oh, wait, hang on,
taste-
sorry, hang on. And it's like, what's the recorderling?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
It's like the recorderling
that
apple
cider?
cider. Yes.
Yeah.
It's that kind of appleness, and specifically recorderling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On the taste, I don't know whether or not it's because of that one, but it actually doesn't have that much on the taste.
No, that's
It's
what I'm saying.
very, very, very light. It's it comes across as like a
Wow.
Yeah,
I
a little
know
bit
this.
at start.
yeah, it's
And
a
then the
summer
Glenfiddich takes over.
summer whiskey where you drink it at a party
Mhm.
and then you end up on the news because you've driven your car into someone's house, into their pool at the party
That
because you drunk too much.
That is so delicate.
It's honestly, it is very, very, very light.
It is, but it's not just light. It's delicate. It's even off the back of the Wolfburn. The Wolfburn is a delicate whiskey, and it's a pretty whiskey. That is even prettier, even more
Yeah.
delicate. There is definitely that apple note there.
Yeah, straight away, and then it just
But
dies off.
yeah, I'm convinced the apple note we're getting from the taste is almost just the leftover smell.
And I think you're right.
That makes sense.
Because it comes through so strong on the smell.
That'd be a really interesting one to do as well. Have some like apple peel or something like that to add to whiskey.
Mm.
See how it
Ooh.
goes.
If you take a sip, hold it on your tongue for a few seconds, you get a real big spike of maltiness. Maltiness really starts to come out. If you hold it for a bit, the maltiness starts to come back out again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. Here's the surprising thing: it's not massively. I mean, it's noticeably Glenfiddich Speyside,
Mm-hmm.
but it hasn't quite got everything Speyside to it.
No,
Mm.
yeah.
Like it's not quite the honey or the honeysuckles.
It's a lot fresher than that.
Fresh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fresh. That was the word I've been trying to look for, but I couldn't figure out.
Experimental series.
I know, right? A great word, isn't it?
Number 5. I wonder what number
3,
3 is.
I wonder if we looked into their history. I wonder if they've done other experimental
Must
ones,
have.
which were the one through
Must
like,
have. I mean,
maybe not in the apple.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know whether it was part of the experimental series, but I know because I've had one of them that was. I couldn't make up my mind if I liked it or not.
There
It was Glenfiddich and it was Fire and Cane.
we go. Fire and cane.
Unison! That was perfect. It was called Fire and Cane, and the reason it was called Fire and Cane is because they did
Not
aging in peat casks and Caribbean casks, and then blended it.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Glen.
I couldn't make up my mind.
Glen what?
Glenfiddich, Fire and Cane.
Okay.
But I
I need to
couldn't-
get a bottle of that.
But I couldn't make up my mind if I couldn't make up my mind about
This
it.
is uncomfortable.
Mm.
I could like one sip.
Sweet and peat.
Well, one sip you get.
Seem to work.
Well, here was the weird thing. One sip, you go, oh yeah, there's that Caribbean cask, there's that rum coming through, there's that rum spice. You go, yeah, that's real nice. You take the next sip, looking for that again, and then you go, oh, I just got a load of peat on that. Like each sip was like you couldn't tell which one it was going to be. It was really weird. Like one dominated over the other each sip. It was weird, but nice. And the other one I had, I've had another one they did that was the IPA one.
IPA? As in aged in IPA casks?
Yes.
Okay.
Did that bring anything to it?
Yeah, you've got a IPA whiskey.
No.
You got one that's been aged in IPA casks?
No, I've got one that's been aged in stout casks, not IPA.
Stout, I can imagine making difference. I can't imagine IPA.
The IPA, it's
IPA is so kind of bland as it is.
It wasn't amazing. It was nice to try. I had it in a bar,
experiment.
but I would never buy a bottle of it. If that made sense. The other one that I had that was quite beautiful. I can't remember the proper name for it, but basically they finished it in champagne casks. That was very beautiful. However, it wasn't quite, in my opinion, worth the price that they put on it. Otherwise, I definitely would have bought a bottle. But that was very nice. Similar vein as this, as in you got a lot of the delicate prettiness from what it had been in before.
Yeah.
But this is lovely. This is really nice. How much was it, may I ask?
30 something. So.
Oh, God, that's not bad at all.
No,
I might pick up a bottle of that myself. Ooh.
No.
I'm going to try that in a Japanese.
Yeah. I was thinking that whilst we were talking about everything, I was thinking...
I think you might lose.
Yeah, we'll ruin the apple with any of these 12s.
That's it, and it would just come out being a sheet whiskey.
Get her.
So...
That is a good choice.
Yeah, I think with these, you want it something that's fairly pure as it is, hasn't necessarily already been finished in something.
Like...
Or something where you add more to it.
Yeah.
The Pultney.
I don't... look, okay, here's the thing. If you want to use the Pultney, fine. I think you should pick something specifically that you think is going to work. Not as a, I'm going to put this as an experiment, but like how you're picking French oak for bourbon. Like if I was going to got this one, I was going to play with bourbon.
Well, I mean, I was always going to pick a single malt Scotch.
I think a Japanese might work well with it.
Japanese would work for you, but then you got bourbon, Japanese, single malt Scotch.
Fair, but I think there could be another different single malt Scotch that could go better with. Here's my thinking. What about a Lafroig? Put in an extra little bit of... Oh, did you just blend that? Ooh,
yes, I did.
Put in a... Like, for example, that in a Lafroig 10. That extra bit of charred wood in it.
I don't know what to think of... I don't know what to think of that.
Yay, nay, no.
I don't know what to think of that.
It's almost like killed off any kind of thing.
Really?
It's kind of killed off the apple, but at the same time it hasn't.
Weird.
You still get a little bit of the apple.
It's made it almost tasteless.
Yeah.
It's like...
That doesn't work.
It's like you've added a positive and a negative and you just got neutral.
It's like...
It's basically what's happened. Even on the taste, it's like you just get a really like diluted flavour and then nothing. Yeah.
I tell you what it's done, it's ramped up the sharpness to a new level. That is so sharp.
I didn't find it that sharp. I found it almost...
I think you might like this one actually. By the way, thank you for helping yourself.
You're welcome. I'm going to add it to that.
Oh no! Have a single pour of it by yourself. I think you'll like that actually. That's quite nice. And actually, in terms of what we've had so far, that's very on point with. We're still in quite light, pretty area. And the Glenrothes bottles are beautiful.
I still think it looks like Buck Blood. A really strange looking one. A really aggressive one. I quite like the fact that the lid locks.
Yeah,
that's nice.
There's a slight turn.
That's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, like a half turn.
I
really like this actually. I really like this. And especially considering today is like a really warm day anyway. This is like definitely very much of a summer feel to it. You've got a lot, I
don't know. what to think about this
Might.
one.
Is that genuinely the receipt?
It might be the receipt of the shop that has that on it.
Very useful.
Yep, £32.
Yeah, I'd buy that. How much is that one?
I won't say what date this is.
How much is the...
It was in my phone. I'll put it in my pocket so I can put it in the bin and then forgot.
I really like that. I think I'm going to pick up. What did you, that Sainsbury's.
Yeah,
right?
Sainsbury's.
I think I'm going to get a bottle of that. I really like that. That is really nice.
Grant,
What?
how
Sorry.
much is the Glenrothes?
Oh, Glenrothes.
Rothers.
Oh, good question. I don't know actually. I think I actually got that on a deal. I think I got that on an Amazon deal.
Are we talking above £40 or below £40?
I think that's just. I think the 10's just below 40.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably drink that, to be honest.
Or certainly within that range. The 10 I really like. The 12 is beautiful. The 15 was
Surprisingly
quite
nice.
well rounded, and I've only tried the 18 once, and the 18
Very
was
fresh,
very
very
nice.
Getting lots of toffee. On
Yeah.
I really like
Right.
the 10. I prefer the 10 over the 12, actually, for the Glenrothes ones.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I prefer
Yeah.
the 10.
There's so much
And
just
it's really
butterscotch toffee coming through.
nice. Butterscotch. It is 100%. It's butterscotch, and it's you know the caramel ice creams that you can get that have got the little toffee nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
ice cream.
yeah.
It's those nuggets of toffee
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I need a whiskey.
Lift your hand to your mouth.
Well,
No.
so cheers to that. No. I said cheers to that. That is a great sentence.
I need a whiskey.
We all need whiskey in life.
That I can drink whilst just chilling out. And, you know, you've had a... no. I think it's too light. I think it's too...
You need a daily.
You need a daily that's got a
Let me
little bit of
pass you over
kick
to
in
the
it.
master of the daily drinker. What are your recommendations, Ryan?
My current daily is it's about kind of single malt.
I can't afford to drink your daily.
Neither can I, actually.
I need to bring my
I could,
brimstone.
but no, I don't
think
want to.
something's happened to my brimstone bottle. You know the type of cork they have on brimstones.
Yeah, it's an actual cork.
Yeah, but it's not like that cork. It's
You're
It's
eating
slightly
the cork in
different.
your sleep, that's what's going on.
Let's taste the single malt. Yeah, it's a thicker grain cork. That's quite a...
yeah.
No, sorry, a thinner...
Yeah.
So that's like a composite cork.
Yeah.
That's basically cork cut.
Okay.
That's
So
what they do with this... Sorry, hang on. So
Yeah.
what they do with corks like this... If anyone could see that on the camera, I'll try and do a zoom shot of this. This should be entertaining. So this is the Glenfiddich, this is the Balcones.
Zoom right into your face as well.
Basically, yeah. Basically, with these, what they do is they take the cork, they chop it up, turn it into like a pulp, and then glue it all together. This is actually cork cut out of a cork tree that then turned into the cork.
Right.
So that's why you get these absolute grain lines. So again, I don't know if that's going to pick up on the camera,
So-
but you can see grain lines.
on my bottle, not on the single malt, but on the brimstone, some of the cork stuck to the outside.
Yeah, look, I've got some in here as
Yeah.
well.
More than that.
It's just
And-
the cork degrading.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
How long have you had the bottle?
Maybe 8 months or so.
You should
Yeah,
probably
it sounds
you
like
should probably get
moving
that
on.
finished.
Yeah, I know. I bought the single malt. And then
Wait, have you
switched
finished the
over.
one that I got you for your birthday?
No,
Oh,
that's currently my daily.
oh, that's currently. Oh, I thought you meant
Sounds like
as if
you
you
speed
bought
up.
another one
No,
on top of that.
no,
I was going to say that's quite
No,
impressive.
no. So I was drinking the brimstone and then I switched to the single malt, and I think I'm preferring the single malt, but I think it's because something weird's gone on with my brimstone, and it is really aggressive. And I know it's a
But the brimstone's
strong.
aggressive anyway.
No, but I mean like almost got a chemically taste to it now. And I
Oh.
wondered if it was like the cork degraded and got
No,
mixed
Yeah,
in or
no.
something.
no, 100%.
No.
I had that
Can't-
issue.
You shouldn't.
I
get
had that
corking with the bottle.
exact issue when I had a bottle of the one with the stag head on it.
That one.
Dalmore. I had an exact issue with Dalmore 15.
I think what is happening isn't the cork. You can't cork a bottle of whiskey. The proof is too high. The alcohol content is too high for it to be corked like wine, where it spoils the spirit.
Right.
The alcohol content's too high. What it could be is... that bottle isn't really a good example because there's about half in it. The Glendronach 15, that might be a better example. So where you've got, but you're below the halfway mark in the bottle.
I think I'm probably the 3/4 mark on the
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, it could be just your palate slightly changing.
Maybe.
Because
But it's just, I'll bring it and we'll see.
Oh, well, we can do it side by side with mine.
Yeah.
We'll do it off camera, don't worry about that. We'll do it side by side with... Well, we could do it on camera, yeah. And we'll do it side by side with my one and see if there is any difference.
Yeah.
But I've always found that you drew to that so quickly really strange. Because it is a very aggressive whiskey. I adore it, but it is a very aggressive whiskey.
And it might have been that when I last tried it, and there's been 2 or 3 occasions that I've had a pour of it, and since I noticed that change, whether it was me or the bottle, I don't know. It was after I started drinking the single malt, and I had a bottle of single malt. So I wonder
that would definitely have an impact.
The difference between them.
Definitely.
Because
the difference between them is very extreme. I mean, you've still got some subtle balcones notes in there, but if you go from one to the other, it is a huge difference.
Yeah.
That smoke, barbecue smoke that you get from the brimstone is brutal if you're not ready for it.
That might be it.
We need to have a timeout for 5 minutes.
Why?
Because my arse is dying.
Pee?
And I need to pee, yeah. Let's say I need to pee so I can go.
Okay.
And we're back!
So now we're back. So now we've had our pee break. Even though you didn't actually pee.
My arse was hurting so bad.
You didn't even pee. Anyway.
It hurt so bad. I needed a reason just to stand up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I've got a pillow this time.
Oh yeah, I gave him a pillow. He's getting old, bless him.
I fucking am.
It is right over here.
Shock horror. We're doing a whiskey bloody podcast.
Yeah,
okay. I'm not getting old.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that.
Do you know what? I found a grey beard hair earlier. Okay. That was about yay fucking long.
Why are you surprised about this? When we did
the whole cluster in this corner.
Yeah, but like
when we went to the whiskey festival and proceeded to drink a surprising amount, I found one and pulled one out your face in front of you.
I was so shit-faced that
I know you were, but I still found one.
There's actually some pictures. There's actually some pictures that we got sent, and you can see us progressively getting more and more drunk throughout.
Did you see at one point my stain on the shirt showed up?
Yes! Yes, I did. I noticed that. There were some fantastic pictures.
Oh, there was.
So we went to, so it's called the Whisky Affair. So anyone who is down south, they do a few of these. So we went to the one in Guildford. There's going to be another one in Reading, I believe in November. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Or October.
Yeah, I'll put up a corrections bar, it's me. I can get these things wrong. And it was really good. It was really nice. And they had, there was a Scotch stand, there was a bourbon stand, there was a cocktail stand.
I need to interject. I had a whiskey with I had a whiskey cocktail with a piece of bacon in it.
Oh yeah, I was about to.
Which I absolutely bastardised by leaving the piece of bacon in it because we were like, well, he ate his bacon because you know, and I left mine in there and it just.
Yeah, you shouldn't have left it in there.
I shouldn't have left it in there for that long.
It
was fine.
Should have taken it out maybe after the first couple of minutes.
It had a changing point. It had a point where it went.
There was definitely a point of no return.
It got to the point where it went really nice, and it went. It absolutely fucking tombstoned.
100%. It went wrong very quickly. But yes, so anyone who's in the south area, I would definitely recommend, who likes whiskey and enjoys it, I would definitely recommend going to one of them.
Yes.
It was a really good day. It was very cheap, if we're being honest.
You can.
So you get £10 entry to get in,
and £20 for 5 pours.
Yes, and there will always be a guest stall or a guest distillery there, and they will do free pours. And the one that we had,
so many free pours.
Yeah, we did, and we spent a while talking to the guy, and there is a potential. I will put it out very subtly now. that the three of us may be buying a barrel from them, but we'll come back to that the next episode.
Yes.
Stay tuned. And so you could do it as cheap as you want, where you could pay £10 and then only try stuff from that, or it works on a similar principle as a beer festival and everything. You buy tokens.
Yeah.
And they did.
You got free glass with it as well.
Yeah, you get your own glass with it as well, and you could buy bottles that were there as well, and we all bought one, of course. Mine's up here.
Me and him bought the same one.
Yeah,
The limousine.
I put it. Yes.
Yeah, but we'll talk more about that.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll save that.
Yeah. So you can, and then it was £20 for 5 pours, and realistically, it might sound a lot on the surface, but actually five pours for £20, considering they could be from what were some quite rare stuff there, and so like the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is definitely an expensive bottle. We had a couple of Japanese ones that are definitely expensive ones.
Assuming that you don't
and they did
actually
cocktails, and
buy,
the cocktails were very good.
Assuming that you don't actually buy a bottle of whiskey that day,
very
cost us. I mean, not including travel, not including anything like that. And not including the fact that we ate, a fair whack of whiskey because we were drunk.
30, 40 quid.
Yeah, I spent 50. Not including
bottles and stuff. Yeah,
not including bottles, not including everything
and
else.
it was a great day.
Me and him were, we were stumbling by the end of it.
I feel so bad for the workers in Kokoro. Stood there.
We made such a mess.
Did I miss this part when I?
Yeah, you. No,
where was I? I ended up going through Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah.
I ended up coming out the wrong way, and I called you. I was like, "Where are you?"
Why did you go to Marks and Spencer's?
No, I tried to cut through Marks and Spencer's, but I can't remember where did I? Oh no, I needed to go to the toilet, and there was a Marks down the road, so I went to the Marks to go to the toilet, and then when I came out the wrong exit, and had to call you guys. I'm like, I have no idea where I am.
Meanwhile, I was in Kokoro and I picked my sushi box thing. And I was stood in line, and I just couldn't hold on to it. It was putting on the floor. I was like, "Oh no!" And I spent time to pick it up, and I'm holding it.
This is the guy. One Christmas, where he's got a Christmas cracker in one hand. He's got a glass of champagne. New Year's. Christmas cracker in one hand, a glass of champagne in the other, and he's had a couple to drink, and his brain decides, okay, I need to squeeze one of these to hold on really tight.
Oh no!
And he squeezes the glass of champagne, and it just explodes in his hand, and he just drops the Christmas cracker, and he's just got this champagne pissing down his arm, this glass that's falling out of his hand, and he stood there like, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, fantastic!
I'm just proud I didn't cut myself. Or anyone else.
You did a cracking job of that, to be fair.
It's impressive.
And then I was in the queue, so I just dropped my thing, and the girl had asked what I wanted. No, I just picked it up. Then she said, "Oh, what would you like?" And I drop it again. And I was like, "I'd like that, please." And I ordered a katsu curry, chicken katsu.
Yeah, you did.
But in my mind, I was trying to say chicken teriyaki.
What?
But chicken katsu came out.
So then I was like, it was lovely.
50 quid you end up at that stage.
So then I was like,
drink
I'll pick
responsibly.
this up, and I'm just going to take what you give me.
bearing in mind that was cards where we were getting pours of whiskey, and then you also the card system where were cocktails. And the cocktail bar, the guy behind the cocktail bar was brilliant. I didn't get his name.
It was free pouring like a bitch.
I didn't get his name. It was a real shame. But then there was the guest distillery, and they had 7 or 8 whiskies, and we had 1 of each. Then another 3.
I think it was 7.
Yeah, 7. So we had 1 of each, and then we had another 3. Because then the guy did a talk and brought 3 bottles with him.
Yes.
And we had the additional 1 of them. And he wasn't measuring his pour.
No, he was just free balling it
Oh,
straight up.
you guys didn't see. So you know how I've got that bottle? I went back to him. I'm like, I think I'm going to get this one. Can I be cheeky? Can I get another pour? And he was like, yeah, sure. He gave me a massive pour. I was like, sweet.
I had enough at that point. I came out of that talk and then got the Black Forest Gatto cocktail.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, fantastic.
What did I get? You got Black Forest. I got another one. What was the second one that I got? Oh, no, I got the one that was like a ginger ale one.
You only had 1 card, didn't you? Or did you have 2?
I think I bought 2 in there.
Okay, so I didn't realise by the end of this, everyone seemed to have been leaving, everything like that. It all seemed like it was winding down. So I had three things left on my card. Okay,
yeah, I remember this.
And I was like, okay, well, last calls. I need to get 3 more drinks, otherwise it's obviously a waste of money.
Quick pause. Very quick pause. It finished at 5. He's telling me this. At like 3:30 going. It finishes in half an hour. I didn't twig, so we all start drinking really quickly. And then it's only like 4:10. I look at my watch again and go, Josh, it finishes at 5. What were you talking about?
I had no idea.
I just took his word that
We
it
didn't
finished in
know
half an
what
hour.
was going on.
No.
Oh, do you know the worst part
Probably
is?
like 20 units in by that
Oh
point.
yeah, The
easily.
worst part is that like it was towards the end of it. There was these 2 guys that you ended up talking to that were trying to leave.
No, they weren't trying to leave. They chatted to me first, and then they came back over to me and chatted to me.
Okay. I thought they were trying to leave.
Yeah. No. They came back over to me and chatted to me, and then I was like, I've got a friend who knows whiskey, and he'll be able to help you out with this. And then I was like, I really need to pop outside.
So I stood
get
with
some
the
air.
distillery dude, the guest distillery dude, talking to him about buying a barrel, what we need to do for a barrel. So like genuine conversation, not just like casually chatting. And then Josh runs to the distillery and goes, Grant! I'm like, what? It's the 12.
Oh.
You think I'd put out the proper good one? No. Nice try. So Josh comes running and goes, Grant! And I go, what? He goes, come here. And I run to him. Brings me to these 2 guys. He goes, right, Grant, you know whiskey. Bye! And then runs off. And I'm sitting with these 2 guys going, well, this is awkward. I have no idea who
You
are.
said you went. What are you like?
I didn't even know where you were at this
I
point.
was still outside. I
Oh,
was
you
thinking
actually
about
saw
sushi.
I went trying to find them.
I was trying to work out where Kokoro was.
Honestly.
My mind was set.
Hang on, but go back to it. Definitely recommend doing it. We had a great day of it, and it was.
You
really
can
good.
honestly, you could get away with 1 card. If you've got a couple of you could get away with 1 card
definitely.
between. You could get away with 1 card
Between
each,
2 of you each.
and then 1 card at the very end between all of you.
Even if you, I mean, you can spend as much or as little as you want past.
You can.
We drink a lot.
Yeah, some fabulous cocktails.
Oh, the cocktails were spectacular.
Yeah, they were
really good cocktails. What do you want for your finishing whiskey?
Why was that even a question?
I hope the mic picked that up.
I hope so too.
Perfectly timed.
I really hope it will. I'll turn up the sound on it. Here's your finishing one.
It's fine, mate. If you're that hard pressed, I'll have your finishing one as well.
Get to stuff. Absolutely get to. I don't know what I want for mine.
You want a Mac Tower?
What's behind your black belt? Oh no, that's fine. Cheers.
You should have a smoke head.
Oh no, I know what I want. Could you pass me the Nadura, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
I didn't realise the smoke head was out.
Yeah, I put the smoke head out. Of course I did. It's me.
Oh, so many memories.
That was
So
2
many
beautiful corks in a row.
So many memories.
You haven't got a single bourbon up here.
No, I didn't put a bourbon up today. Yes, so for this episode we have no bourbons. In fact,
I got the closest thing.
we have
I thought that was bourbon.
No, it's a single bottle.
2.
Hence
Only
the name. Texas single bottle.
no. In fact, we only have 2 non-scotches
Oh.
on display. There's only 2 non-scotches. It's here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which is the single malt and the malt. They're the only 2 that are non-scotch.
But yeah, so I can't remember where we got to with that whole conversation, but by the end
before
of
the
it,
intermission,
no.
the Guildford one.
The Guildford.
Oh, the Guildford one. Definitely do it.
What was the name of the place that I really wanted to go to? By
What's
the
that?
end of it.
Well,
you
we
guys
came-
wouldn't let me.
Well, we came back. Oh, you wanted to go to like a bar or something.
Oh,
We were-
Turtle Bay.
Turtle Bay!
That was it. Oh, no, we went to Turtle Bay.
Yeah, no, we didn't go into
Oh,
Turtle
we
Bay.
sat outside.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We
Yeah,
sat
and
outside.
then you proceeded to call a taxi very quickly.
Yeah,
You
because
were like, no Turtle Bay.
No,
Because Turtle
after what happened in Kokoro's, which I guess everybody else probably didn't think was a great big deal, but it in my mind, it was 3:30 in the afternoon, and I was dropping stuff everywhere.
Oh.
Hey.
And yet,
No, it wasn't. It was later than that. It
yeah,
finished
no,
at
but in
5.
my mind, it was
Oh.
3:30.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But in my mind,
because it was
3:30.
bright and light, and
Yeah.
there were still people
It was,
about.
yeah.
And
It was.
I
Oh, we
felt
were
like
next.
I was at the end of a
Yes.
proper like night out in
Yes.
London kind of thing.
Yeah.
Although I still managed to use their chopsticks really
Yeah,
effectively.
same.
Yeah, we all did actually.
Yeah.
Even down to like when you had the pots and you're getting the little bits of
Yeah,
rice
yeah.
out, like and so even that drunk, you're going, oh, it's fine. I got this. I
The
got
amount of
this.
stuff that I dropped on the floor.
I got this. I managed to go through that entire day without spilling anything down me, which is genuinely a miracle. Oh, so that we then get back. So we then come back to mine.
Took you like 10
Mine was,
minutes.
Oh, no, no,
yeah,
no,
mine
no,
was-
you
for me, it
2
was a
minutes
cocktail, but it's because they give it to you in the
You
martini
you
glass.
were like 2 minutes in. Oh yeah, you got you.
I had a
did it.
cocktail in a martini glass, and it was
Just
and a
a bit
bright
sharing.
blue shirt. It was not.
A very nice shirt, though, I may add.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually, I'll
That's what's sitting out in the rain right now.
I'm gonna put up a photo here of one with
Of
three-
Ryan's shirt.
one with the 3 of us in it. It
Look
was
how
very
nice it is.
And I'll put a link to the Facebook page as well, and I'll put up a photo from here because it was genuinely a really good day.
You need to put up a photo of the 3 stages of drunk, where I'm looking like I'm falling asleep.
Oh,
You're looking like
that
you're really
one.
excited, and he's like,
He's gone. yeah. I'm like sitting there going, like this is the bit where the distillery guy is talking to us. So yeah, generally,
Right.
Josh is like, Ryan's like, what planet is this? And I'm sat there like a kid. I'm sat there like a kid at Christmas going, oh, tell me more.
oh
It was
Christ.
fantastic. But then the reason we didn't do Touch Bay is because I was like, guys, we have 50 bottles of whiskey at mine. Why are we
Yes,
spending? Come back to mine. So we come back to mine, proceed to drink even more, and then we decide to order a curry. So we order a spectacular Nepalese curry,
That was good.
which I may like to add. I found out the next morning you didn't clean it up properly when you spilt it. It fell all down the side of the sofa.
Oh no.
We came back here and we proceeded to continue
Continue to drink.
Drink responsibly. That was
We
not
did
responsible.
we didn't.
At least we got back here.
Yeah, very true.
We went out on the streets
Also very true.
in the middle of the afternoon.
I just remember that towards the end of that evening, like you guys are sat on the sofa, I'm sat on the bean. For some reason, I'm sat on the beanbag, not even facing the TV. When they're watching TV, I'm not even facing them. I don't know why. And I'm falling
I
asleep.
didn't even realise we had the TV on.
We did. And I'm falling asleep.
Oh, we were listening to music.
One of you, I can't remember who it is. One of you guys goes, "Grant, you're right." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Should we go to bed?"
I don't even remember going to bed, mate.
Oh.
I remember that I was laid
Just waking
there
up.
and I fell asleep in such a way that I like basically suffocated myself and woke myself up because it was either waking myself up or dying, and I didn't know which one I was going to do. So apparently my body took over and chose, "Hey, you got to wake up." And
Okay, basically, do it, but don't do what we did. And do it
Yeah.
far too much.
Yeah.
So, are we definitely agreed that next episode we're going to do the
Yeah.
our pick?
You're going to
of-
have to remind us.
So you're going to well, okay. I'll remind you when you
Thank
go
you.
home. You're going to do a Scotch. You're going to do a bourbon. I'm going to do a Japanese,
Yep.
and we'll bring them for the next episode. Yep.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. In
No.
that case,
As well as the
yes, the guest whiskey as
guess
well.
whiskey.
So,
To fighting, drinking, and stealing.
No,
if you
Not go down what's left of that.
no, I'm not saying. If you
Oh, you,
No,
you
I
have
don't
still
remember
need
the
to
rest
take
of
a, you still need to take a drink
You can
for
do
the
that.
actual
Yeah,
toast.
I can do that.
All right, are you going to get this right? Hang on, let's see if you can get this right.
to fighting, drinking.
No.
Alright. To fighting, stealing, and drinking.
Yes.
If you fight, may you fight for the one you love,
No, for a friend.
for a friend, okay?
If you do steal,
If you steal me, you steal a lover's heart.
Yep.
and if you drink, may you drink with us.
Cheers.